This week on Choice Hacking. There are few brands as groundbreaking and industry-making as Tesla. Lots of companies tried and failed to create an electric car that was widely adopted. But Tesla not only made electric cars mainstream, it made them sexy. In the process, Tesla became one of the biggest companies on the planet, and it made CEO Elon Musk one of the richest people in the world, at least before Twitter came along. But why did Tesla succeed when others failed? And the most mind-boggling thing, how have they managed to do it with a $0 marketing budget? That's right, Elon Musk hates advertising, and he refuses to pay for it. On the surface, it might seem like this hatred of traditional advertising is a recipe for disaster, but Tesla does have some secret weapons that help them succeed, until those same approaches backfired and led to a more than 70% drop in the price of its stock. I'm Jennifer CLINEHENS, and you're listening to Choice Hacking, a podcast about applying behavioral science and psychology to business, marketing, experience design, and more. Join me today as we unpack the psychology behind Tesla's incredible growth and cult-like following, what we can learn, the mistakes we can avoid, and how we can apply some of their principles to our own business. But first, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of this podcast, Choice Hacking, the agency. Did you know Choice Hacking is much more than a podcast? We're also a customer experience consulting firm that can help you fascinate and engage users, drive revenue, and create emotional bonds with your brand through the power of applied psychology and behavioral science. Choice Hacking clients range from startups just getting kicked off, all the way up to Fortune 100 brands that want to get an edge over their competition. Our team has worked with brands like McDonald's, AT&T, Adidas, and Starbucks in markets across the world, and now we're bringing decades of experience to our work at Choice Hacking. If that sounds interesting, just visit choicehacking.com/together to learn more. That's choicehacking.com/together. Now on to the show. Not since Steve Jobs has the world seen a CEO quite like Elon Musk. He's a modern folk hero to some, with the following to match. The Musketeers, as they're called, helped propel Tesla into the spotlight from its earliest days. They grabbed onto the media narrative about Elon's life and his vision for Tesla. That story painted him as a self-made man, equal parts engineer, leader of men, futurist, and, let us not forget, meme lord supreme. Now, you might not know that Musk did not found Tesla. He was involved from their earliest round of funding, and the website credits him as a co-founder, but he's actually the company's fourth CEO. Part of what made Tesla popular was Elon's reputation at the time. He had a lot in common with the type of folks who were early Tesla drivers, highly educated, rich tech bros. These guys wanted a sports car that said something about who they were as people. Not that they cared about the environment so much as they wanted to look cool and be admired for their smarts, all while driving a futuristic spaceship down the PCH. That's a different strategy than a lot of other car companies that came before them. The Toyota Prius and the Honda Insight were about as unsexy as you could make a car. But Elon knew if he created a vision and a community around Tesla, that the Musketeers and tech bros would clamor to be a part of it. The psychology behind the strategy is a principle called unity. Coined by Professor Robert Cialdini, the unity principle says that we're influenced by people we think are connected to us. That might mean the same religion, political party, family ties, or going to the same school. According to Cialdini, quote, "A key characteristic of these categories is that their members tend to feel merged with others. They are the categories in which the conduct of one member influences the self-esteem of other members." Tesla's brand and Elon's story created a feeling of unity with Tesla megafans. They're all smart, innovative, and interested in emerging tech. Those early customers created the momentum that Tesla needed to go from a niche automaker to mainstream success. Now, you can't talk about a cult without talking about its charismatic leader. In this case, it's Techno King. Yes, unfortunately, that is his official title, Elon Musk. He has a Twitter following north of 120 million people. He wants to go to Mars, he dates celebrities, is one of the world's richest people, and his hobbies include building flamethrowers and feuding with Jeff Bezos. In short, he's charismatic, and people are incredibly attracted to charisma. But what's the science behind charisma? What is it, and why do we love it so much? Well, charisma is a type of charm that can inspire loyalty, love, and enthusiasm in other people. Researchers have found that in uncertain times, and potentially in newly defined markets like electric cars, charisma seems to be even more powerful. Potentially because people are searching for leaders who seem to know all the answers, in times when most people are less sure about what the future holds. But what makes someone charismatic? According to studies, the biggest predictor of charisma is a trait called mental speed. Basically, are you a quick thinker? Do you always have a witty answer ready to go immediately after someone asks a question? If so, you're probably pretty charismatic. And Musk is the definition of a quick thinker.
Franz, could you try to break this glass, please?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh my fucking God. Well, maybe that was a little too hard.
Like Jeff Bezos and Amazon or Bill Gates and Microsoft, Elon Musk is a walking advertisement for Tesla. The difference is, Elon uses his personal brand power better than both of them combined. Elon Musk has built himself into the planet's most recognizable CEO, and he is a living, breathing Tesla ad for better or for worse. He might be proud to say he hasn't spent a penny on traditional advertising, but Musk himself, along with his stock options, are the world's most expensive marketing channel. Tesla has always been a product-focused brand. That doesn't make them much different from other car brands who also realize that a great product is the world's best marketing plan. But Tesla did something different. When they launched the Roadster, they created something that was innovative and stylish. Like the iPhone, style paired with performance can get people really excited about your product. You can see that same combination of style and substance in the recent Cybertruck launch. This thing looks crazy, but it also looks kind of cool. This combination of fashion and innovation also helped make electric a status symbol. And psychologists know that trying to attain status is a powerful driver of human behavior. Neuroscientist Michael Gazzaniga put it this way, quote, "When you get up in the morning, you think about status. You think about where you are in relation to your peers. When buying a certain product represents having a higher social status, people start to crave that item. It satisfies a psychological need to achieve status, not only for your own self-image, but to project to the world that this is who you are and what you're about." Driving a car is an emotional experience, and if you're a young company that has to decide where every dollar goes, it makes sense to throw everything you have in making the most interesting, innovative product possible. And once you get a potential owner excited about having an amazing experience in your car, the sale is just a matter of money in the bank. Thank you for listening to the Choice Hacking Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, it would be amazing if you shared it on social media. It takes me 20 plus hours to put together every episode, and it's a huge help when you share an episode with your LinkedIn, Twitter, or even your TikTok followers. And don't forget, you can learn more about behavioral science and psychology applied to business when you subscribe to the free Choice Hacking newsletter. You'll join brilliant UX, CX, and marketing folks from companies like Uber, IKEA, Coca-Cola, and Google. To sign up, just visit choicehacking.com/subscribe. That's choicehacking.com/subscribe. Until next time.
I hit record a drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for